Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Mr. Boer. Just trying to give you guys an intro video on the remote learning and how I guess my class is going to set it up. And I want you all to bear with me. It's new to me. I won't say I'm the most techie guy in the world, but we're all going to get through this and we'll be able to at least hopefully get something out of this time that we're at home. So everyone's going to be getting an email that has a link to my Google Slides, and this is just the beginning Google slide that I have here. Um, Kind of goes through a couple of expectations and thing. What you're going to want to do is make sure you get to the last slide of that, which is then going to include your class that you want to get to. So I have a link to all four of the classes that I have, and all you got to do is click on it. Let's just start with geology, for example, and we'll be able to kind of get an idea of what these look like. Each class has a separate slide. So go to present. When you go to it, it's one of the first things you see is a schedule that has all 6 weeks on it. Or more if we eventually have to get to it. And it allows you to kind of jump ahead so that if you're in week 4, you don't have to go through every slide. Just click on the link and it'll jump you ahead to week 4. Let's just start with week 1 just to see what it's going to give us. Like I said, each one's, at least the template's the same for all 4 classes. Now, the amount of additional resources and the amount of work and everything slightly different with each class, but it's all set up. So the first slide for each week will give you objectives. I tried to scale down the objectives, try to give you only 3 to 4 as you're working through stuff. Not as much as we would normally do, but at least it's something for the week. So objectives that we'll try to be covering might not be everything that we did the first time. For, as you can see, this one is earthquakes and it's a review. If it was new stuff, obviously it would be a little bit different. But when you click on there, what you're going to find is my video lessons to the left. The intro video that you're seeing here will be uploaded right here to the left, and then I'll have the one or two video lessons that go along with the actual week. Along that, I've tried to include additional videos that could be from YouTube. There's a series called Earth Revealed for Geology. It could be just a video or something that goes along with the topic that we're talking about. And you have links, and you should be able to click on all of those. And then for the third slide for each week, that's where you get into the handouts, the worksheets. I've included in this one PowerPoints, companion websites, whatever else that I thought you might need as reference points. Now, obviously, this is online work, and you're free to use your resources to try and go through. All of it's to hopefully just keep us up to date on things. And not to have us slide too much before we start school next August. So we'll start off, like I said, by emailing you each week the slide link that you can get to, and then from each class you'll be able to go there and figure out stuff. As far as any questions you have, and I'd say that's number one thing. If you're not understanding something or a worksheet or a handout or what was discussed in a video, your best option is to email me. It's mark.boer@addisonschools.us. Hopefully I'll post that a few times on the Google Slides that you see. And that's probably the best way to get a hold of me. So just a nice intro video, and the next videos will be obviously lessons and PowerPoints that we'll go through. And